Hey, food lovers, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of Indonesia's most unique and flavorful dishes, tengkleng. This goat-based delicacy from Solo, Central Java, is packed with history, tradition, and taste. But how much do you really know about tengkleng? Stick around because we're about to reveal unknown facts about this delicious dish that you won't want to miss. Ready? Let's dig in. Let's start with where tengkleng comes from and its historical significance. Tengkleng originates from Solo, a city in Central Java, and was once considered a poor man's dish, made from goat bones and leftover cuts. The dish has its roots in the Dutch colonial era when the local people weren't given the prime cuts of meat, so they made use of the bones and offal. Tengkleng was originally eaten by laborers and those who couldn't afford the more expensive parts of the goat, turning scraps into a culinary masterpiece. The dish's name, tengkleng, is believed to come from the Javanese word for bone, as the dish primarily features goat bones and ribs. Today, tengkleng has become a sought-after delicacy in Indonesia, enjoyed by people from all walks of life, from street stalls to high-end restaurants. Now, let's talk about the key ingredients that make tengkleng so flavorful. Tengkleng is typically made from goat bones, ribs, and offal, including the head, feet, and liver. The broth is the heart of the dish, made by simmering the bones for hours to extract maximum flavor. Shallots, garlic, turmeric, and ginger are common spices used in tengkleng, giving it a rich, aromatic flavor. Unlike many Indonesian dishes, tengkleng doesn't use coconut milk, which allows the spices and broth to take center stage. Tamarind is often added to the broth, providing a subtle sourness that balances out the richness of the meat and spices. How is tengkleng prepared? Let's break down the unique cooking process. To prepare tengkleng, the goat bones are first cleaned thoroughly, often charred slightly to enhance the flavor. The bones are then simmered for several hours to create a flavorful broth that absorbs the spices and meat juices. While the broth is cooking, the offal and other cuts of goat meat are separately boiled to remove any strong odors before being added to the soup. Some cooks roast the bones before simmering them, adding a smoky depth to the broth. Traditionally, tengkleng is cooked in large cauldrons over open flames at street-side food stalls, adding an authentic, smoky flavor. Did you know that tengkleng comes in different regional variations? In Solo, the most famous version of tengkleng is served with a clear, lightly spiced broth that highlights the flavor of the goat bones. In some parts of Central Java, cooks add additional spices like cinnamon and cloves for a more aromatic flavor. A dry version of tengkleng, where the broth is reduced to a thick sauce, is also popular, offering a more concentrated flavor. Some variations include coconut milk for a richer, creamier texture, though this version is less traditional. Tengkleng pitas, a spicier version, is gaining popularity, with extra chilies added to turn up the heat. Tengkleng isn't just a dish, it's a cultural symbol. Let's talk about its importance in Javanese culture. Tengkleng is often served during communal feasts and gatherings, symbolizing the resourcefulness and ingenuity of the local people. In Solo, tengkleng is a must-try dish for tourists, offering a taste of traditional Javanese cuisine that's rich in history and flavor. Tengkleng is often linked to the city's royal history, with stories claiming that it was once served in the courts of Solo's royal palace. Many locals believe that eating the marrow from the goat bones in tengkleng gives strength and vitality, making it a dish enjoyed by all generations. At traditional food festivals in Solo, tengkleng takes center stage, celebrated for its unique preparation and deep cultural roots. Let's not forget the surprising health benefits of this goat dish. Tengkleng is rich in collagen from the goat bones, which is great for skin, hair, and joint health. The slow-cooked bones release important minerals like calcium and magnesium into the broth, which are beneficial for bone strength. The dish is high in protein, making it a hearty and satisfying meal. Goat meat is leaner and contains less fat than beef or lamb, making tengkleng a healthier red meat option. Tengkleng's rich broth also helps in replenishing electrolytes and providing nourishment, especially during recovery from illness. Over the years, tengkleng has evolved and is gaining recognition beyond Indonesia. Contemporary chefs are experimenting with different ingredients, adding flavors like lemongrass or galangal to modernize tengkleng. Tengkleng has been featured on food programs and travel shows, introducing this unique dish to international audiences. Fusion versions of tengkleng have emerged, combining it with international flavors like barbecue sauces or Mediterranean spices. In some upscale Indonesian restaurants, tengkleng is now served with accompaniments like garlic bread or pasta to appeal to modern diners. Tengkleng is gaining popularity in international food festivals, where it's celebrated for its bold flavors and traditional cooking methods. Finally, let's talk about the best ways to enjoy tengkleng. Tengkleng is best eaten hot, with rice on the side to soak up the flavorful broth. Don't be shy, use your hands to enjoy the bones, as gnawing on them is the traditional way to savor tengkleng. In Solo, it's common to pair tengkleng with a glass of iced tea, balancing the richness of the dish with something refreshing. If you're feeling adventurous, crack open the bones to suck out the marrow. An authentic tengkleng experience. Whether you're eating it at a street stall or in a restaurant, tengkleng is best enjoyed with friends and family, sharing in the communal spirit of this Javanese dish. And there you have it, unknown facts about tengkleng, one of Indonesia's most flavorful and historic dishes. Whether you're a fan of traditional food or just love exploring new flavors, tengkleng is a must-try when you're in Indonesia. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe our channel.